Hi everyone, it's Tracy, and I am going to do a quick unboxing and walkthrough video of my newest deck. You probably can guess what it is. It's probably in the description. But I understand that the packaging was really nice for this, so I wanted to do an unboxing and not just a walkthrough. Yeah. Katie went to a lot of trouble with this. So it's the 78 Tarot Carnival, all wrapped up in pink and red tissue paper, and she hand stamped all these things. So let's get the stuff out of the box first, and then we can get the box out of the way. And then I can show you everything that was in the box. Sorry about the glare. It is winter time and it's nighttime. But we start off with the little card that says thank you, that she hand wrote. And then we have a little poster here that I believe has all the majors on it. This is a first for me. I've never had a collaborative deck before, so I don't know whether I'm going to like it or not. It was just such a cool concept with the carnival theme, and I do love carnivals and all that sort of thing. So I'm giving it a shot. It can't be a whole lot different from, using a tarot deck and an oracle deck, and they're not the same, and they're not by the same artist. And I did up my pledge. Sorry. And get the guidebook. So here's the guidebook. Start the tarot. It has a lot of color illustrations, card descriptions. Dear wonderful supporter, my sincerest apologies for this missing page. Since this book was indie published by me, I don't have funds to reprint all 1,000 copies. I have personally included an archival print as well as a print out of the, I can't make out that word, to make up for it. In addition, I've created a discount code for 25% off your next order. So apparently there's a page. Okay. Oh, that's not a big deal. Wow. It's independently published. I get the picture. I get the description. It fits in the book. That is so not a big deal. The artwork is just stunning, and the quality of this book is just lovely. But yeah, I'm going to keep that in there with the page so that I don't forget why it's there. It does appear, oh, there are a few card spreads in here and an introduction. The signatures of all the artists. So yeah, that's really cool. That's really pretty. I like the size too, not too big. It'll fit on my shelf. All right, here we have the bag that she hand stamped. Look at this teeny tiny little clothespin. That's so adorable. And goodness gracious, this is so much fun. I have never been part of a campaign that's been just quite this outstanding in what you got. Yes, I did see some other people that they got a little piece of selenite. So let's have a look at that. Lovely little selenite cube to keep everything safe. And then we have, this is a sticker that'll probably go somewhere in my tarot journal, one of my tarot journals. And here's her shop. I don't know what I'm going to do with that little clothespin. I'm probably going to lose it. Yep, they're the postcards. Oh, and they're nice matte. Oh, those might get taped into my journal too, because they're just like having cards, and it tells, who the artist was and what they did. That's what they're doing next, is the astral one. I'm not so sure about the astral for my taste. I don't know that that's going to be something that I'm particularly interested in. But it was definitely fun watching the whole thing go on. Oh, and here's some more. So apparently we've got quite a few. Oh, these are the signed ones. Yes, these are the ones that were signed by the artist. Really cool. I particularly like that fella, King of Swords. That's just perfect with the butterflies and the sword and the fierce sort of expression. I think he's just really cool. All right. So that was just way too much fun. Now let's have a look at the cards themselves. Stacking all of that tissue paper on my stove, which I used half an hour ago. Let's hope nothing catches on fire. That in bubble wrap, and there we have the box, shrink wrapped. Let's see if I can get into that without a pair of scissors. Really don't want to have to edit this video. I'm going to have to get a pair of scissors. Or a fork. That'll do it. Nice box. The only thing I would say about the box is I really like having the little places to put your fingers, but that's just really nitpicky. Then we have the little white book, in addition to the big book. And we have the cards, also shrink wrapped. Let me get the fork back. I also apologize about the noise that just came on. My heater is a loud thing. You know, that's safer than taking scissors, the fork route. All right, let's have a look at the cardstock. Flexible. I think it's actually probably pretty good. We'll give it a shuffle at the end and see how it shuffles. Because I know people like thick cardstock, but if it's too thick, I can't shuffle it. All right, I don't know what kind of order they're in, so we're just going to go in the order that they are in this box. So here we have the King of Cups, have the name of the card at the top and the artist at the bottom. And as much as I respect the artists who worked on this deck, that might have to go. That artist's name at the bottom. Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, Ten of Cups, that's beautiful. All of these are pretty. Nine of Cups, Eight of Cups. We are going to walk through all the cards very quickly though. Seven of Cups. Now, I'm not real big on cats or any animals dressed as people. I do prefer, if they're going to be animals, that they just be themselves and not try to dress them as people. It's the Five of Cups. That's very interesting. Four of Cups. Three of Cups. Two of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. And now we move into the Wands. They're a little slick, which is why I'm having trouble keeping them straight and keeping them from falling over. She's gorgeous. Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, Ten of Wands, the Eight of Wands. That's very interesting. Flying Walendas. Yeah, the art styles are quite disparate. I mean, this is very different from that. So we'll see how I can work with that. I've never tried, and I'm not going to say that I can't work with it until I've actually tried to. That's a very interesting concept for the Five of Wands. There's a lot of teamwork there. And more sometimes with the Five of Wands, I get the sense of you're practicing or you're rehearsing, and I get that with this Five of Wands. Four of Wands. Wow, that's gorgeous. Three of Wands. Two. And the Ace. That's a little too My Little Pony for me, but this was one of the cards that drew me to this deck, was this King of Swords. I just think he's fantastic. Well, that's a little disturbing. Mostly because it's a small child. That's spot on. It's also a little disturbing, but it's spot on. You're doing it to yourself, honey. That one's very dark. And I love that Three of Swords, but it just doesn't seem to fit with the rest. And that one I find a little creepy too. But I understand it. I do understand it. Wow, that's pretty. Then we have the King of Pentacles. That's Mardi Gras. Queen. He looks a little like Robin Hood. And Page. I like that Five of Pentacles. The poster for the circus. Join us. They're actually saying, "Come and join us," and they're not joining. Not real fond of the big eyes, but we'll see if I can work with that. I did back the Mons Tarot, so I'll be getting more like this from Joanna. I do love her style. Okay, now we're into the majors. The World. Oh, that is beautiful. Gosh, that's beautiful. Judgment. I think I can work with that one. The Sun. Yes, it's beautiful. Little different from a lot of the cards, but I love Paulina Cassidy. Star. Tower. The Devil. It's very busy. It's hard to see what's really going on in there. I have to study that one a while. Temperance. Death. Not a big fan of Jasmine Beckett Griffith, but it works. It does work. I like that Hangman. Strength card is great. Strength's at 11. Wheel of Fortune. And there's some more weird big eyes. Chariot's really nice. Yeah, this one can be a little bit creepy as well, but it's very, very interesting. I'm trying not to judge too quickly based on my first impression. I'm trying to, okay, here are all the cards. Let's have a first look at them. then let's have a second and a third look at them before we make any definitive decisions. We, the royal we, before I make any definitive decisions on whether or not I like them. I do love that emperor. Our priestess, the magician, the fool, and we do have some extras. We have foresight, equilibrium, and meditation, which is a really gorgeous card. All right, so that's a walkthrough of the 78 Tarot Carnival. I understand she'll be putting it out for sale, if she hasn't already, be putting it out for sale very shortly if you didn't back it on Kickstarter like I did. And of course, if you didn't back it on Kickstarter, you don't get all the extra fun goodies. So anyway, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye. I forgot to shuffle. We were going to give them a shuffle and see how they worked with the shuffle. They are pretty big cards. I have big hands, but they are pretty big cards, which is why I think if I decide to take the artist's name off the bottom, they'll still be nice sized cards. I do tend to riffle shuffle. I don't know if I can't. Nope, I don't think I can. Even with my big hands, I don't think I can riffle shuffle. Well, I did it. How about that? These actually shuffle very well. The cardstock is what I would consider a little slick. I do prefer a more matte cardstock. But thickness-wise, it's pretty much perfect because it does allow you to do some bending. Yeah, I can't even, to overhand shuffle, I would have to do it like this. So, yeah, and see if the bottoms come off, then the backs are going to have to be rebacked because there's definitely asymmetry there. So, I don't know. I'm going to wait a little while before I decide whether that's going to happen or not. So, everybody have a 5 of Wands kind of night or day or whatever it is where you are. Bye.